Namaste, welcome. This is going to be about a 45-minute flow class. So wherever you're at, we're going to start on our backs. So move onto your back. If you have a blanket or anything that you are going to use for a prop, feel free to gather anything that you need to help yourself feel comfortable in this flow class. A block, a blanket, any props that you tend to use. When you are comfortable in your back, begin to cultivate a breath, a deepening breath, one that enters through the nose and fills the belly. And exhaling slowly. Grounding the whole body. And feeling the presence of yourself in this space. Notice the feel of all the points of contact on the floor, the heels, the calves, the sacrum, the back of the arms, the shoulders, the back of the head, the back of the hands, every point of contact. And as you inhale in through the nose, draw that awareness into all those spaces of the body. Cultivating the breath, bringing the body awareness, and arriving in this space. Remaining on your back, we're going to draw the soles of the feet together and draw them closer to the body so that the knees are bent and open to the side in a diamond shape. You might feel the lower back roll up. You can just notice the body. You can tuck the tailbone and extend and try to draw that lower body, lower back down towards the floor and just rocking the pelvis a little. See how that feels. And keeping that breath deep, maybe the belly expands. Maybe the chest expands, opening through the collarbones. And on the next inhale, we're going to rise the arms up and over the head, reaching as far as you can. And exhale, slowly bring the hands up and over. Now we're going to gently place them on the inner thighs, just resting. That might be a little more weight on the knees, opening the inner part of the thighs and the groin. If that's a little too much, no need to place the hands there. And then take the hands to the outside of the knees and gently guide the knees up towards the center and hug the knees into the chest. Taking a deep breath in, letting the ribs expand. And as you exhale, hug the knees into the chest a little tighter. And another deep breath. Exhale, maybe rock from side to side as you let the knees come up towards the sky with the hands on the knees. Arms begin to straighten, knees pointing up, side to side, little sacral massage. And then take the hands to the floor, either roll over onto your side or press up onto the elbows, coming up to seated. And place the hands in front of you, knees come behind into tabletop. A little cat and cow, we're gonna lower the belly, lengthen through the spine, gazing forward, draw the shoulder blades down the back. And then round the back, touch the chin towards the chest, tuck the tailbone. Inhale, lower the belly. Lengthen through the spine. And exhale, round the back. Inhale, neutral spine, with the hands firmly planted into the floor, pressing up through the hands so that the back kind of rounds slightly, not slumped down, pressing through the chest, pressing up. Keeping the knees where they are, let's gaze over the shoulder towards the left behind us. Exhaling. Inhale, center. Exhale, we're gonna gaze over the right shoulder, looking behind us, knees and hips stay where they are. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, we're gonna curl the toes under, lift the hips, pressing back into downward facing dog. Easy down dog. Bicycle the legs. Bending one knee, keeping the other straight, alternating. Walking out the dog. Opening up the back of the legs. It's okay if the heels don't come down towards the floor all the way. Just opening and driving through the heel towards the floor. And come to stillness with the legs. Focus on the upper body. Palms pressed in the floor. Even pressure in the thumbs, the index finger. And extending through the arms. Dropping the chest towards the thighs. If you feel that there's a bow in the back, you're gonna draw the ribs up. Nice straight back. Look in between your hands. We're gonna take the feet, walking them forward towards the front of the mat, nice and slow. When you get to the front, keep the knees bent, and we're gonna grab opposite elbows and let the head hang nice and loose. Sway side to side. Slowly, nice slow movements with intention and breath, and allow that breath to help guide that movement. Knees bent even more, maybe the chest rests on the thighs. Keep that breath flowing. Release the elbows. We're going to slowly roll up to standing, vertebra by vertebra. Last to come up is the head, the crown. Nice and tall, draw the shoulders back. Take the shoulder blades, we're going to slide them down the ribs, open the chest. Again, if those ribs are coming forward, draw the ribs back. Nice and tall, we're going to take the feet hips distance apart. Lengthen through the crown of the head. Let's find that grounding in the floor with the feet, all four corners of the foot. Lift the toes up and slowly, pinky toe to big toe, start to place the toes down on the mat. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. We're going to take the left wrist with the right hand and pull, grounding through that right foot. We're going to lean to the right. Inhale back to center. Go to the reverse. Left hand grabs the right wrist, grounding through the left foot, leaning towards the left. Inhale back to center. Couple Surya Namaskars. Take the hands down by the sides. If you like, keep the feet hip distance apart, or heel toe the feet together, big toes touching, a little space between the heels. Nice and tall, we're going to inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. We're going to exhale, folding forward. And inhale, let's lift the heart flat back. Hands can be either touching the floor or at the sides of the shins. Exhale, place your hands down to the floor, and we're going to step both feet back into plank. We're gonna drop the knees to start and slowly lower the chest, chaturanga, elbows tucked into the sides. We're gonna inhale just into a little baby cobra. Lift the shoulders, lift the crown. And then exhale, curl the toes, press nice and strong core, downward facing dog, taking the knees up. Hips distance apart with the feet pressing through the hands, lengthen the back. And feel that breath. Fill the ribs, fill the body, extending all through to the fingertips, through the heels. And gazing between the hands, slowly take the feet forward, walking inch by inch. Inhale, flat back, fingers to the floor, the sides of the calves. And then exhale, fold. Bend the knees slightly if you need. Inhale, you can reverse swan dive, taking the arms out to the side, reaching up high, palms together, and exhale, hands down to the heart. Inhale, arms reaching high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, take the flat back. Exhale, hands to the floor, stepping both feet back. Drop the knees if you like. If you like, take it into a straight chaturanga. Baby cobra, roll the shoulders back, lengthen through the crown. Feel the tops of the feet on the floor, and exhale, curl the toes, hands and knees. Lift the knees all the way back to downward facing dog. In your down dog, we're gonna shift our weight to the left hand. We're gonna take that right hand and reach across to the opposite leg, the left ankle. You're gonna open that left shoulder just a little bit and look up towards the ceiling for a little twist. And take that right hand back to the mat. Center yourself, drop the chest, take a deep breath in. And shifting the weight to the right hand, pick up that left hand, reach all the way across the body to the outside of the right ankle. Open up that right shoulder, look up towards the ceiling. And take that left hand, place it back on the mat. Recenter, take that chest towards the upper thighs. Look between the hands and slowly walk the feet forward to the front of the mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, reverse swan dive. Inhale, reaching up to the sky. Exhale, hands down to the heart. Inhale, reach the arms up. We're going to change it up just a little bit, so stick with me. Exhale, folding down towards the floor. Flat back on the inhale. Take that heart, lifting it up. Draw the breath in. Exhale, we're going to place the hands down the mat. We're going to step our right foot back into a high lunge. Inhale, that chest lifts, crown lengthens. Exhale, plant the hands. Step the left foot back, lower down, chaturanga. Take the knees down if you need to. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, strong core, downward facing dog. Inhale that right foot up to the sky. Keep the hips square to begin with. Extend through the heel, even pressure in the palms. Lift that right leg a little bit higher, bend that right knee, take that knee, and we're gonna take big circles towards the inside, and then open it up towards the outside. And take that knee straight up. And if you like, from here you can hold. You can also try to take your balance and see if you can shift some weight into that right hand and maybe just lift the left hand off of the mat. Place that left hand back down, straighten the right leg, and exhale down to the floor. Recenter the body. We're going to take the left leg, inhale it straight up. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, reverse swan dive. Inhale, reach the arms up. We're going to take that right hand, reach all the way across the body to the outside of the right ankle. Open up that right shoulder, look up towards the ceiling. Inhale, take that left hand, back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Open the hip a little bit more. And then exhale that left foot down to the floor and center. Inhale, right leg up to the sky. Look between the hands, step the right foot forward into a high lunge. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, step the left foot forward to the front of the mat. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Arms reaching up to the sky. Palms together, exhale down to the heart. Inhale, arms extend up, fingertips sweep the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lifting the heart, flat back. Exhale, place the hands on the floor. Step the left foot back. High lunge, inhale, chest lifts slightly through the crown of the head, extends. Hands to the floor. Step that right foot back, lower chaturanga. Drop the knees if you need to. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, strong core, lift the hips, strong back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg. Keep the hips square to begin with. Extend through the heel, so let's take the toes towards the knees. Inhaling, open that hip just a little bit more and bend the knee. We're going to take the knee in large circles. Couple in one direction, then open the hip up, knee goes backwards. Good. Take that knee straight up to the sky. And again, if you like, stay here with the hands and the right foot on the floor. Or if you want to shift some of your weight into the left hand and take that right hand off the mat. Good. Place the right hand down to the floor. Straighten the left leg. Exhale that foot down to the floor, centering the body. Downward dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up to the sky. One more breath. And exhale the right foot down to the mat. Inhale, left foot extends up. Look between the hands. Step that left hand forward between the hands. And as you exhale, when the foot comes forward, take a deep breath. Again, lengthen through the crown. Lift the heart. Exhale, right foot steps forward as you fold. Inhale, lift the heart, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, reaching high. Hands together, exhale down to the heart. Good. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, flat back. And exhale, take the hands to the floor. If you like, you can hop or step back. Either way, whatever is comfortable for you, always take your option. We're going to take a slow chaturanga, nice and slow. Drop the knees if you need to. Come all the way down to your belly. Uncurl the toes behind you. Keep the hands directly below the shoulders. And as you inhale, let's lift the heart. Lengthen through the crown. Lengthen through the whole spine. So feel that tailbone tucking slightly. Feel the tops of the feet pressing into the floor. Keep those breaths controlled, nice and slow. Lengthen again. We're going to bend our right knee. Take the right heel towards the right buttock. Straighten the leg. Take the left heel towards the left buttock. Lengthening through the crown still. And extending the leg. Both knees bend, both heels come towards the bottom. And then extend. Allow the chest to fall towards the floor, chin to the floor or the forehead. Regain that breath. On your next inhale, we're going to press into the hands, either baby cobra or come all the way up. Pressing into the hands, lengthen through the crown. We don't want the shoulders up by the ears. We really want to extend and lengthen through the whole spine. Exhale, slowly coming down. Release the hands. Take the tops of the hands, press them down onto the floor. You can rest the chin or the forehead on the mat. You can rest either cheek on the mat. And then interlace the fingers behind you. And as you inhale, roll the shoulders back and extend through the crown. And slow breaths. And exhale, coming all the way down. Release the hands. And if you were resting on your cheek, switch to the opposite cheek. Place the hands below the shoulders. We're going to press back, hands and knees. Find a nice neutral spine here. We're going to take our right hand forward, our left leg straight back. We're going to start with the toes pointed, and as you exhale, we're going to take our knee towards our chest and take our elbow back, tuck the chin slightly, and inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bring them in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, lengthen. Take both arms and leg and keep them extended. Inhale a little higher. And exhale down to the mat. Left arm comes forward, right leg back. Deep breath in, extend those toes. Inhale a little higher, and as you exhale, we're going to take that right knee, come in towards the chest, left elbow bends and crosses. Inhale, open, extend back. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, leg and arm extend. Holding here for a breath, inhale a little bit higher. And exhale, hands and knee down to the floor. Take a breath in, lower the belly, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone. Inhale, lengthen. And this time as you exhale, we're going to round the back slightly and sit all the way back into child's pose to counter those back bends from earlier. Allow that breath to fill the whole upper body, feel the ribs expand, feel that lower back release as you take a few moments in child's pose. Inhale, hands and knees. Curl those toes under. Exhale, let's take our downward facing dog. We're going to extend our right leg up to the sky. Inhale, up. And as you exhale, we're going to pivot on that left foot. And we're going to take that right foot across the body to the outside of the mat on the left side, putting your weight into the right hand. Inhale, left arm up to the sky. Take your gaze up towards the sky if you're able to. If not, take the gaze down to the floor. Find a fixed spot to focus on. And take that left hand down to the floor. Pivot on that left foot and take that right leg back up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale down to the mat. Inhale, left leg reaches up to the sky. And as you exhale, we're going to bend the knee, pivot on the right foot. Take that left foot out to the outside of the right mat. Take that right arm, reach it up overhead, up to the sky. Take the gaze up to meet that right hand if it's available. Right hand to the floor. Pivot on that right foot. Inhale the left foot up towards the sky. And exhale down, find your downward facing dog. We're gonna pivot our shoulders and we're gonna come to a plank position. Nice strong back, and then let's go back to our downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward, pivoting in the shoulders, shoulders directly above the wrists, lengthen through the crown of the head. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, take that left foot up to the sky. We're gonna pivot forward. We're gonna bend our knee this time and take it towards our chin. Maybe tuck the chin and take it towards our forehead. Inhale, take that left leg up to the sky. Exhale, bend that knee, pivot forward. Take that left knee to the outside of the left elbow. Inhale, left leg up to the sky. One more. This time we're gonna go across the body. That left knee's gonna go towards the right elbow and up to the sky. Exhale, down to the floor. Downward facing dog. Take a breath here. And inhale, right leg extends up. Pivot in the shoulders. That right knee's gonna come to the center, neither to the chin or tuck the chin. Take the knee towards the forehead. Inhale up. Exhale, take that right knee to the outside of the right elbow. And inhale up. Good job, guys. Let's take that right knee across the body, outside to the left elbow. Inhale, up to the sky. And exhale, right foot down to the floor. Take the knees down. Inhale, lower the belly. Extend through the crown. Little cat and cow. Exhale, round the back, tuck the chin. Inhale. And exhale, child's pose. Reach the hands forward. Take that centering breath. Allow the breath to become calm and still in the thoughts. And we'll inhale, hands and knees. Exhale, downward facing dog. Might be light in the wrist. Take some time to shake them out in downward dog if you need to. Inhale, right leg up to the sky. We're gonna take the right foot between the hands. Take a high lunge here. Lengthen through the crown. And stay up on the balls of the left foot. And find a nice length through the crown of the head. If you do have blocks and you would like, you can take the blocks on either side of the foot to lift a little bit more. Lengthen through the chest a little bit more. Take both hands to the inside of the right foot. So you might heel toe the right foot out a little bit to the edge of the mat. Staying here for a moment, feel that opening in the front of the hip. Sometimes we might want to just dump all our weight into that joint, but be a little bit aware and keep that support in there while you're also allowing a stretch. But we don't want to put too much pressure into a joint when we are entering into some of these yoga poses. Go ahead and drop the left knee. Staying here if you like. Taking a few breaths to move into this pose. Feel the body. Notice where it's at. We're going to lean a little bit to the left and take that right foot, rolling it to the outside, shine the underside of that right foot up towards the sky. Take the right hand to the right knee and open into a twist, looking behind you. Slow, deep breaths. Bring it back to center. If you like, take a moment to either stay on the hands or come all the way down to the forearms. And come back to the hands, pressing into the hands. We're going to curl the left toe under, lift the knee. Take the right hand to the outside of the right foot and slide the foot back a little bit. Straightening both legs, folding over that straight right leg. We're going to make sure our hips are squared, so we're going to put a little more pressure into that right foot. So that right hip's going to lift a little bit, left hip is going to drop. Take the forehead closer to the shin. Breathe into the back part of the leg. Open up those hamstrings. Micro bend in the knee if you need to. And look down at your toes. We're going to walk the hands forward a little bit. Come up onto the tippy toe of the left foot. That right hand is going to come out to the right side of the right foot, about a foot ahead. And we're going to lift that right foot off of the ground. If you have blocks, feel free to use the block to get a little more height. If this is where you're at, staying right here, or if you like, you can come into full Ardha Chandrasana, taking that left hand, eventually rising it up towards the ceiling. You're going to flex those toes, either staying with the gaze down towards the mat, or eventually bringing it out to the side or up to the ceiling. And don't forget to breathe. Don't forget to smile. Really extend through the heel, fingertips. Great, take that left hand down to the mat. Slowly lower that left foot down to the mat. Step the right foot back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot up to the sky. Exhale, step it forward between the hands. Coming into a high lunge, let's lift the chest, crown of the head, lengthening. Again, enjoy this pose for a few breaths. Feel the opening in the front part of the right hip. Again, we're not dumping all our weight into that joint. Conscious movement, conscious breath. And take the left hand to the inside of the left foot, heel toe, the left foot out to the edge of the mat, keeping length in the spine. And the heel of the right foot is going to be lifted on the ball of the right foot. And then go ahead and drop that right knee down to the floor. Untuck the toes and maybe shift a little bit of the weight into the right hip. We're going to take the left hand to the left knee, opening the sole of the left foot, shine it up towards the sky, pressing the knee away gently, and going into a twist, gazing behind. Again, we're going to press through that right hand so that the shoulder isn't up towards our ear, lengthening. Nice breath. Don't forget to smile. And bring it back to center, either keeping with the hands on the mat, or if you like, drop down to the forearms. Use that breath, help guide the movement, help guide the thoughts. Good, and then take the hands to the mat if they aren't already there. Curl that right toe underneath and lift the right knee. Let's take that left hand to the outside of the left foot, and then we're going to draw that left foot back so that it's straight. Both legs straight, and then as you breathe, begin to lengthen the spine again as you drop that forehead down towards the shin. Both hands on the mat, supporting the body. Again, we're going to have squared hips, so put a little more pressure into that left foot. And feel the opening in the hamstring in the back of the leg. And notice the hips. That right hip's going to drop, the left hip is going to come up a little bit. And we're going to breathe. Ardha Chandrasana on the left side. So you're going to take that left hand and place it about a foot in front and a foot out to the side of the left foot. You're going to take that right hand forward just a little bit. As you shift weight into that left foot, begin to feel that right foot float up. Take it up a little higher, flex the toes and extend that heel up as high as you can go. And then begin to lift that right hand up. Maybe you take it to the hip, maybe you take it all the way up, extending the fingers towards the sky. Again, whatever area you are comfortable with today, take your gaze to the floor, to the side, or eventually all the way up to the sky. Nice, slow, deep breath. And open up the front body. Allow the front of your body to shine and radiate. And slowly take that right hand down to the floor. And slowly drop that right foot down to the floor. Step the left foot back. Downward facing dog. And walk the knees. Walk the dog. Allow that breath to help center the body. If you need, take a child's pose, drop the knees, take the arms forward. And that's always a good time to roll out the wrists if you need to. Or you can stay in the downward dog. You can come into dolphin if you need a little break. Inhale that right foot from downward dog up to the sky. Exhale, step it forward between your hands. You're going to do a warrior one. So drop that left heel to the floor, cartwheel that left arm forward and back. And bend that front knee. Right knee's bent, drop the hips. Open the left shoulder back. Gaze over the right middle finger. Make sure the crown and the tail are centered. So if you're leaning forward, draw it back. Draw that crown back. And take the left hand to the back of the thigh and reach the right arm up towards the sky. Reverse that warrior. And as you exhale, we're going to take a modified side angle. Take the elbow to the knee. Left arm up and over, looking up towards the sky or the hand extended above. Inhale, press into that right heel. Take it back to reverse warrior, lifting up. And exhale, flowing forward, right elbow to the right knee. Left arm comes up and over. Inhale, take that left arm back, reverse the warrior, reaching the right arm high. And this time as you exhale, we're going to take that right hand forward, sweep it behind the back, interlace the fingers, and come down into a humble warrior, dropping the crown of the head towards the floor. Good, and then inhale, lift the chest, straighten through the spine, release the arms, warrior one, two, Cartwheel the hands back down to the floor. Lift the left heel, step the right foot back, downward facing dog, warrior two. On the next side, inhale, left leg up to the sky. Exhale, step the left foot forward. Drop that right heel and cartwheel that right arm up and back, warrior two. Sink down into that lunge. Crown of the head is in line with the tail. Open that right shoulder back. Gaze over the left middle finger. Drop the right hand back. Inhale, reverse that warrior, reaching the arm up to the sky. Exhale, modified side angle, elbow to knee. Right arm up and over, gazing up towards the sky or the extended hand. Inhale, reverse that warrior, reaching high. Exhale, take that right arm up and over. Inhale, reaching high. And exhale, elbow to knee, arm up and over. Inhale, reverse that warrior. And this time as you exhale, take the left hand down alongside the body, interlace the fingers, drop the crown of the head towards the floor, humble warrior. Nice, slow breath. And then on your next inhale, rising up, lengthen through the spine, release the hands, warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down to the floor, lift the right heel, step the left foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale, hands and knees. Exhale, round the back, tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, sitting all the way back, child's pose. And take the hands, we're going to walk them to the right, lengthening through the side body. Back to center, walking the hands to the left, opening the right side of the body. And back to the center. And begin to walk the hands towards the side of the body, sit off to one side. We're going to find our way onto our backs. Make sure there's space behind you, maybe rock and roll a little bit. Good. Come to stillness on the back, hugging the knees into the chest. As you inhale, draw the forehead towards the knees. And exhale, holding here, little ball. Inhale, take the head down to the floor. Extend the right leg up to the sky. Take the sole of the left foot down to the floor and take the outer edge of the right ankle, place it on top of the left knee. Figure four stretch. Take the right hand and reach it through the hole and draw the left knee towards the chest, either interlacing the hands behind the thigh or the shin. You can use your right elbow to press the right knee away from the body. And then release the hands. We're going to take that right knee and draw it all the way across the body. So keeping the legs bent the way they are, we're just going to open our body into a twist. That right arm comes out to the side. That right ankle is still crossed over the left knee. Left hand can guide that right knee across the body. You might pick up the hip if it's needs a little adjustment. Try to keep the shoulders resting on the floor. Bring it back to center. Draw that left knee back towards the chest. And unwind the legs, hug the knees into the chest, lift the forehead towards the knees, take the head down to the floor, and extend that left leg, up to the sky, sole the right foot to the floor, outer edge of the left ankle, rest on the top of the right knee. Figure four, take the left hand, thread it through, interlace the fingers, and draw that right knee towards the chest. Use the left elbow to press the left knee away from the body. And keep that breath nice, deep, and slow. And release the fingers. Take that left arm out to the side and keep that left ankle on top of the right knee as you begin to let the knees fall to the right, using the right hand to guide that left knee down towards the floor. Gaze over the left shoulder. Keep the shoulders fixed to the floor. And again, if you need to adjust your hips a little bit, feel free. Lift the hips up, move them to the side, an inch or so. Back to center, keeping the left ankle on the right knee, and draw that right knee into the chest. And release the hands, hug the knees into the chest. Lift the forehead up towards the knees and take the head down to the floor. Reach between the knees to the outer edges of the feet. Happy baby pose. Extend the feet straight up to the sky. Maybe draw the knees towards the floor. Lower back might curl up. Extend one leg out to the side and then the other. Alternate, or just take both legs out to the sky. Play around a little bit. And take the soles of the feet down to the floor, a little further than hips distance apart. Allow the knees to fall in towards one another, resting. And take one hand, place it on the belly, the other on the chest. Lift up the back and walk those shoulder blades down. As you breathe, feel the hands rise and fall with the breath. Rise like the crest of a wave and fall down as if sliding on the surf. And moving into Shavasana, straightening both legs out on the floor. And allow both hands to become flat, palms facing up, arms slightly away from the body. And allow yourself to become heavy in this final asana, this final relaxation pose. Allow the breath to be effortless. Allow the toes to relax. Lower legs, hips, fingers, hands, arms, shoulders, abdomen. The entire face calm and relaxed, and the head, and the eyes, and the whole body heavy as if it's sinking down through the floor. And remain in this pose, Shavasana, for many minutes. Allow the breath to enter the body. And bring small movements of the fingers and the toes. And as you inhale, lift the arms up overhead and roll over onto your left side. Allow the head to rest on the extended arm. Bend the knees out. Remain here, being held by the floor, by the earth. And then slowly press yourself up to seated position. And find an easy seated pose. And take the hands to the knees, lengthen through the crown. And just hold this practice for a moment with the breath and feel the benefits. And take the hands together, thumbs on the breastbone, and we'll close the class with an Om, breathing in through the nose. From my heart to yours, let that light shine. Namaste.